If you want to get a personal self-improvement consultation to reach your goals, a free month on Skillshare along with my course, or access to the Dream Body Fitness Transformation for much cheaper, all links are in the description. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, King Kai, back with another video. You read the title. Yeah, I love that guy. What's good as King Kai? So, in today's video, I want to talk about signs of toxicity because someone asked me this in my Discord server. So, when it comes to trying to meet new people and make new friends and whatnot, you need to understand the kind of people that you need to avoid. Because if you're going to grow, you cannot have a weed in your garden. You understand me? Now, I had 4 different points that I wanted to touch on. There are plenty of others, obviously, but these are the 4 first things that came in my head. And now, so the first one is going to be gossip, okay? If someone gossips a lot in your workplace or your friend group, that person is toxic. And I know this because I used to be that gossipy guy, all right? And I'm not really proud to admit it, but in high school I used to do that. I used to gossip a lot. Now, when you're in a friend group or your workplace or whatever, and people start like talking about others, right? You think it's fun to include yourself into it because you're thinking like, oh, I'm part of the clique. Like we're talking about this guy. Oh yeah, I hate that guy. You think you're part of the tribe, right? But what you don't understand is that that person is gonna talk about you the second you turn your back. And you may not think, oh, no, they wouldn't. Yeah, they will. If they're going to talk about someone else, they're going to talk about you next. You just never know, okay? And then sometimes you'll hear through the grapevine that they said this and they said that. And now they're spreading poison. If you ever read the 4 agreements, one of the things that he talks about in that book is to be impeccable with your word and not spread poison. And that means gossip. That is one of the poisonous things that you're going to need to avoid from doing. Because that makes you low value, and anyone else who does it is also low value. So be very, very aware of that, okay? Now, the second one is going to be low-key haters. And this is what I mean by low-key haters, okay? When you make some kind of accomplishment, they have to downplay it. Well, yeah, whatever. It wasn't that great. Oh, you went to Yale? It's not that serious, bro. Like, who cares? Oh, you started a YouTube channel? Like, I mean, you're not going to get any views. Like, what does it even matter? It's just like, you don't really need to say stuff like that. But they feel the need to voice their useless opinion, okay? And if someone is low-key hating, then they're really just projecting their insecurity, okay? They're going to defend themselves and be like, no, it's not insecurity. I'm just being real. I hate when people say that. I'm just being real. Shut up. Like, you're really just projecting what you can't do, so you're trying to put them down so they don't do it as well, so you feel better about yourself. No, don't listen to that, okay? If they make any kind of comments about what you're trying to do, how you're trying to improve yourself, and it's just put it down and reduce the magnitude of your accomplishments, they're low-key haters and they have to go. Like, I had plenty of friends who used to do that back in high school. If I say, hey, I did this, they're like, oh, that's cool. It's not, I mean, this guy did it better, but you're good, whatever. If I said that, hey, I got my real estate license, they're like, I mean, so what? Like, okay, I mean, that's great. I mean, you're not even gonna make any money in it, so what does it matter? Just like stuff like that. Like I'm happy for you, but that's not necessary, okay? Not necessary at all. Now, the next one is gonna be deprecating jokes. People love to mask hate behind jokes. And then when they get called out for it, they're gonna say, it's just a joke, you're taking it too seriously. And I'm also guilty of doing that. I've done it before. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do it all the time. Let's say if I were to make like jokes that people did not like, then I will call myself out. Okay, my bad. I didn't understand. I didn't think that you get upset over that. I apologize. But back in the day, like when I was in high school, I would be the one to put someone down for something that they can't control, and then be like, "Oh, it's just a joke, bro." If I could go back in time, I would literally like, bro. If I look back and I'm just like, wow, I used to be such a douchebag. I would go back and hit him with that destructive death, bro. If I could, the younger version of me was so just not what's up. I've also had friends who would make these kind of jokes about like my accomplishments, right? I've had people say that I'm on steroids. People have asked me, or they say, oh, you're just on steroids. Really? Like, are you serious? If you guys have seen my Instagram, like, I don't really post a lot of pictures. I don't post a lot of crazy stuff. But I'm obviously muscular, okay? And I got muscular pretty quickly. Because literally my genes allow me to do that. And people have said, like, oh, did you, like, take steroids or something? It's just a joke. See, there is one person I'm thinking of who said that, and I don't care if he says it. He knows who he is. But I've heard it from other people. And I'm like, dude, like, really? I'm on steroids. You know what? As a matter of fact, I take that as a compliment. If I look like I cheated, then cool. But I don't even... People who actually lift know I don't take steroids. I don't look like a steroid user. But people on the outside be like, oh no, you just took steroids. Da, 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 da. You're on juice. You're on gear. Shut up, bro. Like, they're just trying to deflect that I busted my ass and I went to the gym every single day. Okay? Deprecating jokes are another sign of toxicity. They're trying to just mask their jealousy under, oh, it's just a joke, bro. Shut up. And like the last one that I wrote down is putting you down. Now, this is pretty obvious. It's a glaring sign of toxicity. But if they just say negative things about you, if they say that, like, oh, you cannot get girls, oh, you're fat, you're this, you're short, you're that. Let's say if you're at a party, right? I mean, actually, you know, if you're like me, you probably don't even go to parties. Let's say you were at the gym. I was going to say it eventually, the gym. So let's say you're at the gym, right? And then you're with your homeboy, and then you try to talk to some girl. This is the motherfucker who's going to walk behind you to that girl. Now, let's say if you're going to go talk to her, and he's like with you right next to you. He's going to walk behind you. And then when you say something, he's going to be chattering in the background saying, oh, but you do this. But you really do this. Like, trying to undermine you to look worse in front of her. Like, why? Why? What do you get out of that? That makes no sense. I had that situation where I was talking to some girl and the guy I was with was trying to downplay me to, like, do it for jokes. You can downplay me by ourselves as much as you want to. But, like, you're trying to do it in front of this girl so you can look like the funny guy and make me look worse in front of her? Why would you do that? And let's say if you're at, I'm gonna use the party example. Let's say you are at a party or some kind of like kickback or whatever, and there's a girl that you want to talk to. You say, hey, I want to go speak to her. And then homeboy goes, nah, she's out of your league, bro. What the fuck? No, bro, bump you, bro. Go talk to her anyway. Because when you get her number, he's gonna be super pissed off. But he's gonna look at you and he's gonna hope that you fail, so you can come back. And then he's going to be like, I told you, bro. I told you so, bro. He's just like, trying to justify he can't do it. So he's going to try to make it so that you feel like you can't do it. You can do it. He just feels bad that you have the guts to go try. Let's say if you want to go after a business, he's like, oh, no, businesses fail like 80% of the time. You'll just fail. He's going to be in the background hoping that you mess up. He's waiting for it. Because the second that you do, he's going to be like, see, I told you, bro. See, I told you. I was right. They're just trying to justify that they're losers and they're scared to go after what you aren't afraid to go after. Okay? So essentially that is a few signs of toxicity: gossip, low-key haters, deprecating jokes, and putting you down. Okay? If you meet anyone who does this kind of stuff, get rid of them. Alright? So make sure you join my Discord server, hit me up on Instagram, sub, and like my video. Alright? Deuces.